off with, do you just want to introduce yourself?
Sure. I am Isaac.
Okay, and what year are you in now?
I'm now in year 5 in St Osmond's,
Okay, but last year, what school were you at?
Prince of Wales.
Yeah, okay. So we're talking about neurodiversity this week, and do you know in what way you're neurologically diverse?
I've got autism.
Okay. When did you realise that you had autism?
A Wednesday.
You found out on a Wednesday.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can remember.
Okay. So how did you find out you had autism?
Well, like in the Prince of Wales school, we did like an autism test. It was virtual. I met this like woman. She like talked to me about like some autism stuff, and then later on, um, I went to this place and we did some games and stuff. And on the Wednesday, I found out I had autism. The lady from the video, like I met her in person, and we did some like sort of like tests, and pretty much at the end, I found out I was autistic.
Okay. And so being autistic, how is that for you? What does being autistic mean for you, or how does it make you different in any way?
Well, I think it means like being different to other people is like, well, so my mind is slightly different.
Okay, so what does that mean for you?
Well, I think I sort of like see things differently, and like certain things or sounds make me react differently.
Oh, I'd love to know more about that. So what sounds make you react differently?
The gas scream in Minecraft.
Okay, and how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel empathy for the ghast actually, and that's possibly one of the reasons why it's my favorite mob.
Okay, but what would happen if I played that sound for you now?
I probably close my ears and just run away.
Okay, and are there ever any lights or other sounds that can affect you?
Um, Maybe. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, there may be like a few sounds that I don't like, but it's also some sights actually.
Okay, like what?
Another virtual thing. Snoke from Star Wars.
Okay, so that scares you, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's move on to other things. So, how are you if your routine suddenly changes?
I guess I get a bit kind of confused.
Okay. And how does it make you feel?
Well, I don't really like it.
Can it make you upset?
I suppose.
Okay. Is that part of your autism?
I think so.
Okay. And what about other things like so communication? And do you ever have any communication challenges?
Maybe. I have no idea.
So if I said to you, I'm going to go and get 40 winks, would you know what I meant by that?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that you're like going to go to bed.
It does. Well done. What would you like other children to know about your autism? So, are there any things at playtime that you can find confusing or difficult? If you had the chance to make sure children knew, what would it be?
Well, I don't particularly like where like people have arguments with each other, like when you're in the middle of a good game, like man, it just pretty much spoils the game for
So, you don't like people arguing?
it. Yeah.
Okay. What about rules and breaking rules and making up new rules? How are you with that?
Sometimes making new rules is a bit, well, kind of confusing.
Okay.
Breaking rules, that's, well, I don't really tend to break rules, I don't think.
And how do you feel if you have broken a rule or you've made a mistake?
Guilty.
You feel guilty.
Yeah.
What about making a mistake? How do you feel if you made a mistake or done something that could be seen as wrong?
Um, I'm not sure. I mean, doing something that could be seen as wrong, I don't get it.
So I don't like saying something is wrong, but say you've made a mistake or something isn't quite right. How does that make you feel?
Well, I probably want to like sort of apologize and try and make up for it.
Okay. So we talked about your brain being different,
Yeah.
and that difference can bring with it some things that make your brain amazing. What are some of the gifts that having autism has given you?
Well, I think it can sort of like make me understand things better.
Can you give some examples?
I don't know if I can.
Do you want to have a try?
Sure. Why
Wh-
not?
what do you think you understand better or get quicker?
Um, well, I think I'm good at maths.
Yeah. Do you know how old you were when you could count to 100?
Two.
Yeah, you were under
Oh
2.
yeah, I remember. And I also remember counting to 1,000 when I can't remember what age, but I was in Australia when I did it. And I only counted him once.
I think you were 5. Yeah. Okay, so having autism's helped you with maths, do you
I
think?
suppose.
Okay. All right, Isaac. Is there anything else you want to add? Is there anything you want teachers to know about having autism?
Um, Not really. There is something I sort of want to say.
Yeah.
It's that many famous people have autism. I mean, like very famous scientists and possibly even book writers, which I hope to be. Albert Einstein had autism, I think, and I'm pretty sure this is not a coincidence. Isaac Newton, yes, that's right. The person who discovered gravity had autism like me, and we shared the same name.
Did you know any modern people who have autism? One's something to do with cars and space, and one is to do with the environment.
Yeah. Greta Thunberg has autism, and Elon Musk has autism. I mean, a, an autistic person could maybe send people to Mars one day.
And save the world from climate change.
Yeah,
So, autistic people, pretty amazing, hey?
yeah. If you didn't have autistic people in this world, it would be very different, I'm sure.
I think you're right. I think autistic people, past and present, have made the world what it is today.
I think so.
Isaac, thank you so much for talking to me. Any last comments?
Not really. See ya! Bye!